Mic ain't working. Can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me. There we go. Blanda. Did he complete that?
Grizzlybear91 says still can't understand why Florida pressed when they were ahead.
I have no idea,
says,
Grizzly.
yes, we can hear you.
Good. I'm glad you can hear me. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you have a great day. Today we have the all-time Raiders versus the all-time Lions. George Blanda behind center for the all-time Raiders. 2nd and 10 as he didn't catch that here. Bo Jackson around the edge. Bo knows the sideline as he gets 6 or 7. He got 7 on that. Oh my God. 3rd down here. 3rd and about a long 2. So what's up, guys? How are you doing? And Grizzly Bear, I am shocked Florida lost. I'm be real with you. I'm upset about that. Here we go. Bo Jackson again gets the 1st down. Oh, that's Marcus Allen behind there. They put Marcus there. Marcus got that carry. Oh, baby. I got to drink my Gatorade Zero, guys. I'm a little bit underwhelmed here with my dehydration. I haven't been feeling well, so I'm fighting my way through. Handoff. Bo gets about 7 more. Porsche with the tackle. Hunter Casey's in the house here. What's up, Hunter?
J-Man to 120 that says, hey, Gator baby.
Hey, what's up, J-Man? What are you up to, big boy? This is going to be a big one, guys. This one's going to be a big one. Your all-time Raiders versus you. Oh, he stretched. He got it.
Hunter Casey says, let's go Lions.
Oh, my God. I thought he didn't get that, but they gave it to him on the stretch. Wow. 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 That's all I have to say is wow. And nope, Stabler.
Call me
or Blanda,
Says
incomplete.
Hunter Casey, one pride, baby. Let's go.
That was Blanda. I keep thinking it's Stabler behind center because of the other team. That's the Raiders on my other roster. Blanda is the starter here.
Jenny Garlic Soul says, hey, that was weird. Had to restart phone.
I don't know what's going on, Jenny. Things have been weird here lately with everything when it comes to mobiles and everything else. It's just been very unusual. I don't have no words. And it's 3rd down here. 3rd down. Moment of truth here. 3rd and about 4, I'm going to say. 3.5 to 4 here. And it's more like a longer 4. Blanda, complete. He got Dave Casper over the middle. Dave Casper, the killer tight end. Tyler Sneed, thank you for the 5. Go popular, bro. Thank you, baby. Do one of you like Detroit? No, let's do this, Cat. Let's go by the scoreboard. I'll go the way you go. 1 for Detroit, 2 for the Raiders. 1 for Detroit, 2 for the Raiders. Let's see what you got here. We'll go with you, Cat. We'll go with what you said. Here we go. Blanda. Another throw. Look at Casper.
Mr. Muffin.
Casper down to about the 10. What's up, Mr. Muffin? How are you, dude? Thank you for the shares, my dude. What's up, my brother? Look at Blanda taking apart the Detroit defense. Casper's going to be a problem in the middle. Uh-oh. George Blanda's bringing it. Watch Tim Brown on a fade in the end zone here. You got Allen in the backfield here. They go to Allen on a screen. Allen. He's out at about the 3. Oh, boy. Diggity's all I gotta say. Diggity. What a game. First quarter. Preston, I don't even want to talk about that. That was just disappointing. I'll be real with you. I thought we had that, Preston. Here we go. Bo Jackson, touchdown! Bo Jackson! There's your Bo. Bo knows touchdowns.
Preston Hartman 7 says E.
Preston says A. Yeah, look at Bo doing the dance. Look at Bo doing the dance. And I don't mind if I do, Cap. You're right on that. I will take care of myself. Coffee time. Because I'm taking care of a sick kid up there, too.
Jenny Garlicksall says City won the first trophy of the season.
How do you feel about that, Jenny? You must be happy being a City fan. Here comes the extra point. Sebastian Janikowski. I do everything, hey. I do everything. I'll be honest with you. I would say football is stronger for me than basketball.
Corncap says at hey, he does all major sporting events.
Nate Strader says how is Madden not the coach of the Raiders?
Nate Strader, because unfortunately there's a limitation on Madden. I can't change coaches. Wasn't Women's League on the cards. I believe it. I believe it, Jenny. I believe it. So unfortunately, I can't change the coaches out. That's unfortunate, guys. Here we go.
Big C says, Gator, what's up, my guy?
What's up, the Big C? What are you up to, baby? What you up to, big boy? And here comes Matthew Stafford now. Stafford's got a loaded complement of offensive weapons. He's got Herman Moore. He has Megatron, Calvin Johnson. He has Barry Sanders. He's got Amon St. Brown. He's got... I'm not going to even name all the weapons. Let's just run through them in the game. Big C's chilling before work. Man, I get you on that, dude. Jenny, you must feel good about that. There is Barry. Barry gets about 4 to 5. Look at Calvin there in the lineup. In the lineup there. Isn't it beautiful to see Calvin in a huddle? Yeah, Stafford's dude, Tyler. He's a dude. Stafford's a dude. Here we go. Stafford. Strike? No, incomplete. Moore couldn't hold it. What's going to happen here?
Sewell says yeah off to Old Trafford at weekend for the Derby.
You must be excited about that, Jenny. I would be. I'll be honest. I'd be all over that. Here we go.
Tyler Sneed says at Calm Cap, it was good to see him get a ring.
Stafford. Looking. Throwing. Oh, he got Amon St. Brown.
I was happy for him.
Amon gets stuff first. What a throw and a catch. Look at Stafford on his back foot. Got Amon running the route. Barely, but he got him. Then a big hit was laid out. Woodson around. He almost picked that, Woodson. Hell of a play, dude. Yeah, I'm happy for him too, Tyler. Why did it just pause? Here we go. Stafford. Shotgun again. This is 2 out of 3, guys. Remember that. So even if your team wins the first game, they're not out. Your other team. Stafford. Quick throw underneath. Oh, my. He got hit. Big hit. He got the tight end there for 6. It's like Dan Campbell wouldn't be coaching the all-time Lions. I don't believe either. Here we go. Shotgun here. Barry. Look at Barry. Barry. He's still up. Barry's got a first down. He's got 2 for 24. Oh, my God. We just ended the first quarter. Bo Jackson with the touchdown early. But you have a very, very, very interesting second half coming, or for second quarter coming up here. What about the other guy? What was that guy that took the playoffs in the 90s? What was his name? He was a heavier dude, Cap. I forgot his name.
Sneak says at Calm Cap he should definitely retire a Lion.
What's going to happen here? Here we go. Stafford. Shotgun. They got players on this offensive end here.
Call me Cap says at Tyler Sneed. Unfortunately,
Quick screen.
I got wet,
St.
but you're gone
Brown.
for that.
He got about 7. Yeah, I have to agree with that, Cap. I have to agree with that. Can you put him on a 1-day contract and then retire him? You could. Here we go. Barry. Got 3. Third and 1. A long one here. What do they run here, peeps? What's going to happen here? Stafford. They need a first down here. Raiders stacking the box. And look at that. Stafford just got a QB sneak and got it. He's like, I'm not screwing around with this. First down. Matthew Stafford gets the first. Stafford, shotgun, 3 receivers here. Stafford, screen to Barry. Barry's got room. Look at Barry. Look at little Barry go.
Should win this game.
Got a first down. We'll see about that, K for him, Soldier. That's what makes it interesting. Shoulda, coulda, woulda here. This game doesn't play favorites, man. K for him, Soldier.
Merchandise and apparel. Go to EGTV.com.
To Barry. Barry to the 1.
TVstore.com.
Here we go. Second and 1 here. Second and goal. Outside the 1 here.
Hunter Casey says Barry the GOAT.
Barry's just carrying this drive here. Stafford. Back to Barry. Oh, no. No. What was that? Oh, my God. He got destroyed. Barry got stomped. That's the Raiders hitting, dude. Now Stafford has to come in hard. He's dreading him out. They're going back to him. No, they're going to... Who is that? Montgomery. Montgomery didn't get it. They held. He gained a yard, but that's not going to be enough. Oh, man. Is Barry hurt? I think part of him's imprinted yet, Tyler. That's why he wasn't out on that play. They're going for it. Dan's rolling the dice. Uh-oh. This is the Dan Campbell move. 4 receivers here. Stafford. Incomplete! Incomplete! Knocked away! Oh my God! That is Dan Campbell at his finest. Oh no! No! That doesn't sit well with me. Take the points. Take the points.
Mr.
My God
says top thought screen.
Let's tap the screen, guys. Tap that screen. Like, share, follow. Let's push it,
Jenny
guys.
Garlic Soul says when you
Hand
shot,
off.
it keeps going funny.
Huh? All right, I'll restart it. Let me know if that's a little better, Jenny. Let me know. It might be too loud, too. Let me lower the hair. Just a hair. Here we go. Handoff. Bo gets the first down. First down there. This is why I say everyone thinks Detroit's going to win. You're not certain about it, guys. Look at what the game is doing here. Under center. Blanda. 3 receivers up top. Blanda. Running. 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 First down. George Blanda does his work there. Yeah, I don't know why it does that, Jenny. I might just lower the overall feel of the mic here. Just a hair. Like, let me try there. See if that's better. Blanda underneath has Marcus Allen. That's going to get him about 8. Actually, 9, they're saying. They're at the 35 here. Blanda. Shotgun. Going up top. That's knocked away. Third down. Big play. Big play.
Thanks for the 3,000 likes, Hunter Casey.
Thank you for the 3,000, Hunter. How you doing, bro? What's up with you, brother? Here we go.
Thanks for the 3,000 likes, Tyler Sneed.
Tyler hit 3,000 as well. Thank you, Tyler. No, fake. Blanda. That's not going to work. Detroit's defense holds. And they are pumped up. They are pumped up here. 4th and goal here. We're going to get a punt by the Raiders here. And that's Ray Guy, a legend punting there. And that's going to be through the end zone. My God, that had some juice on it. They're going to start at the 20. Yes, Joshua, they're both on this team. That's what's exciting about it, Joshua. You have Megatron, you have Amon St. Brown, you have Herman Moore, you have Matthew Stafford, you have Barry Sanders. You have a bunch of legends on this team for the Lions. And I see receivers top and bottom. Stafford underneath. He hits his man. He hit Herman Moore for a first down. Timeout. West Coast, we're just doing all-time Lions versus all-time Raiders. The bar above says it. All-time Raiders versus all-time Lions. Vegas is up 7 early. It feels funny calling them Vegas. It really does. All-time Raiders, yeah. You got George Blanda. You got Bo Jackson. You got some great names on this. Tim Brown on the Raiders side. And some defensive names. You got Dave Casper as well.
King Roman says, hi, how are you?
King Roman, what's up, my dude? What are you up to, my brother? Welcome
Jenny
to the
Garlic
stream.
Sauce says, Gator, look at pin message.
I can't look at the pins, Jenny. I can't look at the pins. I cannot look at the pins on that. So you're going to have to want me to see it, text me what you said. Because I cannot see the pins on this, the way I'm set up. I don't think I can. Let me double check. Auto Raider settings. Top viewers. No, I cannot see pins. I cannot see pins, my dear.
Noda Hooper says the mic is fine.
Mic too low. Go up a bit now. Mic is fine. Noda Hooper. I'm just going to go halfway. There, we'll go up like that, Noda Hooper. Tell me if that's fine. I just went up a hair. Here we go. Shotgun. Here comes Matthew Stafford. Stafford underneath has his big tight end. Who is that tight end? I want to see something. Can I see stats on that tight end? Who is that? I don't remember who I put in there. Charlie Sanders. That's who it is. Charlie Sanders. Big old Charlie Sanders, the tight end. 2nd and 5, 25 seconds here. And ticking. I just looked at the stats, guys, to see who it was.
Tyler Sneed says, any newcomers in here, drop a comment. Welcome
West Coast
in.
says Raiders win in the 4th. I don't know, man. I don't know about this game. This game, remember, we do 2 out of 3 also West Coast on football. Game's a little shorter, so they can do 2 out of 3 on these. And that's going to end the half. They're just going to end it. They're not going to take a risk here. They're going to leave it at 7. Okay, we're at half. Pretty uneventful first half, except for Bo running rampant. I thought Barry did a nice job in the first half. Look at Barry. But Bo got the touchdown. So Bo has the leg up now on Barry. Let's see. But Barry Sanders is 5 for 43. Marcus Allen's leading with 1 for 24 for the Raiders, but Bo got a touchdown. So this is an interesting first half dynamic here. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate you, dude. 7-0 here, Vegas. I should just say Raiders, man, because it confuses the shit out of me. Big boy May, thank you for the follow.
Our
Let me give you an
96er
MVP
says,
horn,
"Go
my dude.
Lions,
Welcome
I
to the
hate
fam.
the Raiders."
Mr. 96er says, go Lions, I hate the Raiders. Welcome to the fam, big boy man. Let me give you another horn. Welcome to the fam. I mean that. Love you, brother. Love you. Like I say in my shirt, pick a side. Pick a side. This is in our store, EGTV.com. I wore this shirt purposely. Pick a side. Let's do it this way. 1 for Vegas, 2 for Detroit. Let me see your fandom here. And 2X Bray. Thank you for the oldies. Thank you for the one oldies.
Jenny
Much
Garlic
love to
Sauce says, I want that one.
You want that one, huh, Jenny? Here we go. Under center.
Of Centel says, go Lions.
Going to Stafford underneath. Has his man, the big fullback, gets the 8. What? Man, this is sick.
User 7,861,365,439,781 says Sanders. SDA.
Yeah, Sanders and Stafford, exactly. Up the middle, Barry gets the first. I'll be honest, if we go by pure talent, I think it's Detroit. But you got to remember, the Raiders defense hits hard. This team hits hard. They're legends. You got Chester McLaughlin in the middle. You got guys that are huge in there. You also have legends on the Lions side
Tyler
defensively.
Sneed says that Joshua Owen, I haven't seen him yet.
I haven't seen him yet. Who have you not seen, Tyler? Joshua Owen. No, the Raiders do not have Jerry Rice. The Raiders do not have Jerry Rice, Joshua. I didn't do it that way. I did it where it was the team that originated the player. Pretty much. That's what I'm trying to say. Here we go. Stafford one more time. Shotgun. Stafford. Quick throw. And that's picked. Oh, my God. And that's Woodson.
Mer96er says, do the Raiders have Romanowski?
Romanowski, I don't believe is on here either. I think Romanowski, I will go through who's on the roster after the game, guys, so you understand who's where and what. But that was Charles Woodson. I tried to be very
West Coast Collectibles says, let's go Raiders.
West Coast says, let's go Raiders right now. What Stafford threw a pick to freaking Woodson. That hurt. That one hurt. Yeah, the problem is Stafford's shitting the bed right now, and Campbell screwed him on a 4th down call right now, user, so not good to start. Not good to start for Detroit. Here we go, Blanda. You got Bo next to him. Bo knows, but there goes Blanda. Blanda underneath has his man. That's complete. And 81, let me see who that is. I'm kind of curious now. I want to see the Raiders receivers right now. Give me a minute. Let me just do Raiders and receivers.
User 7,861,365,000,000 for 139,781 says feed Barry Sanders the Rock.
Yeah, Marcus
Tyler
Allen
Sneed
is the backup.
says Stafford gonna have to take his old routine.
Mr. 96.
F it, throw it up to Megatrons.
That's what you're going to have
Hunter
to do.
Casey says that Mer96er has on the roster.
He's on the roster, Marcus Allen, but he's the backup behind Bo. Listen, you need to realize something, Mr. 96er. Bo Jackson in that short period was ridiculous. I think he earns a start over Marcus Allen. I'll call it the way it is. And he's better statistically than Allen in the game. I'll be real with you. At peak, he was better. Here we go. Blanda. Looking. Blanda. Complete. He's got Branch. Branch is still going. Oh, my God. Is that Brown? I think that's Tim Brown. That's Tim Brown. Excuse me. Tim Brown, 81. 31 on that to Tim Brown. What a throw by Blanda. Hunter. Yeah, the game. I don't control who goes in and out, dude. I don't control who goes in and out. Bo behind Blanda here. Bo. It got hit. Oh, no. Bo got imprinted. Blanda again. 4 receivers, it looks like. And he's got Bo next to him. Blanda. As his man underneath. Gonna get 9. What's gonna happen here? 3rd and inches. Are they gonna sneak it here? What are they gonna do here? Bo. In the backfield. They're going to go to Blanda. First down. He got the quarterback sneak. George Blanda gets the first. What's up, Pringle? What are you up to, my dude? Welcome to the stream, my dude. How are you, Pringle? Here we go. Blanda again. Shotgun. 4 receivers. Blanda. Hands the ball.
Aiden says, what's up, Gator?
He maybe got 1 or 2. What's up, Aiden? What are you up to, my brother? What's new, Aiden? He got 3 on that. Third quarter, 50 seconds left in the third. Blanda again. Shotgun. The Lions hold. Blanda. That's underneath, but that ain't going to be enough. Big hit by Chris Spielman. Oh, God, 3rd and maybe 4? 4.5? Let's see what this line is. I'd say a long 3.5 here. Blanda. Detroit showing blitz. Blitz press. Blanda. Did he catch it? Branch caught it. Touchdown. What a catch by Cliff Branch. Oh, no. Blanda put that in. What a throw. What a catch by Cliff Branch. Lane Tigger, thank you for the 3 roses. Much love to you, bro. Much love. Aiden, just chilling out, man. Just doing my job here. Doing my thing. You know how it is, Aiden. I'm just glad to be here live on Monday. Here comes the extra point to make it 14-0. And it's good. 14-0 Vegas. 8 plays, 66 yards. 4-minute and 16-second drive. 14-0 Vegas. Wow. I'm shocked at how this has gone so far. When Detroit screwed up on that 4th down, it really changed.
Thank you for the
game.
6,000 likes, Tyler.
Thank you for the 6,000. And you're doing well, Pringle? That's great to hear, dude. I'm glad to hear you doing well, my brother.
Aiden says, who's her favorite NFL team?
Aiden, I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm a Cowboys fan. But I wanted to do this one because you got Bo Jackson, you got Marcus Allen, you got Cliff Branch, you have Tim Brown, you have George Blanda. On the other side, you have Barry Sanders, you have Matthew Stafford, you have Megatron, Calvin Johnson, you have Amon St. Brown, you have Herman Moore. There's a mix.
Tyler Sneed says a calm cap about to go Super Saiyan.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Aiden, this is how I'm saying this to you, okay? I don't have anything against the Eagles
K
at all.
from Soldier says we got Night Train Lane on defense.
You got Night Train Lane on defense.
Where 96er says Herman Moore is a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Herman Moore, yeah, and he's in here. And you have Night Train Lane. You have a lot of great players. I'll go through the whole roster at the end of the game, guys, so you guys get what's going on here. Stafford. Shotgun here. They're going up. Barry is going to push forward. I don't think he got much. Pringle, I'm just going, man. Just going. I got a kid that's sick upstairs that I'm trying to deal with, and I'm trying to stay away because I don't want to catch COVID.
Hunter Casey says can't hear you.
I don't know what the hell's going on here. Hey, Barry gets a first. Is that better? Let me know.
Aiden says audio is working.
Now it's working. I want to double check. Okay, now it's working good. I had to reset it. It sometimes does that little blip
Jenny
thing.
Garlic Soul says better.
Sorry about that, Pringle, as well. I'm glad I'm back. Here we go. Stafford. Looking. Stafford. Great throw. He has his man. That is Megatron. Look at Megatron catch the ball and then just turn it upfield. I think, honestly, that's what they need to do. Throw that ball up to Megatron at this point. Use Barry on the screens. Use Barry on the draws.
Tyler Sneed says at Aiden not a big Hurts fan. What you think of him?
Aiden, I'm not a Hurts fan either. I'm going to be real with you. I think Aiden last year, Hurts wasn't even my top 15 quarterbacks performance-wise. Calvin couldn't stay in there.
Mills Lane 1970 says looking. Stafford. Great throw. He has his man. That is Megatron. Did you know the Lions have Neve?
I think the wire was loose on the mic. Is that better? Let me know, guys.
Franco Harris says, "What's up, my guy?
Oh my God,
You're the only one who
incomplete.
remembers APA football on board games. I wish they were around."
What's up, my guy? You the only one who remembers.
Jenny Garlic Cell says, yeah, that's fine.
Games. Yeah, there we go. That's
Hunter
better.
Casey
Okay.
says all good.
I had to make sure the wire came out. That's on me, guys.
Aiden says you like UFC.
I love USC, Aiden. First down, Stafford. 3 minutes left in the fourth here. I did a UFC night. I did a card about a month and a half ago, Aiden. I want to do another one. We did a fantasy UFC night, like Bruce Lee, and we put Mike Tyson, and we also did a realistic fight night about a month and a half ago as well. Here we go. Stafford. I do everything, guys. And I got just paused. There we go. Stafford underneath, incomplete. It got paused. That's not me, guys.
Thanks Thank you for the 6,000 likes, Hunter
Aiden,
Casey.
who's your favorite UFC fighter? I'm kind of curious, man. Who's your favorite UFC fighter? Here we go. Shotgun. 5 receivers for Stafford here. Second down. Stafford, he gets Herman Moore underneath. Man. You love Sugar Sean?
Mills
Sugar
Lane
Sean?
1970 says that's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. I think the wire was low.
I'm sorry about that, guys. Yeah, the wire is down. I got it working now. Stafford underneath. He has his man. That's Megatron for a first down here. A gain of 6 there. It's 14-0 Raiders right now. But my question is, can Detroit has the offense? They can bring it back. 2-minute warning though. They're gonna have to hope they can score quickly. Get the defense to shut them down. They still have all 3 of their timeouts. They need to score right now. Shotgun. Stafford. Looking. Goes underneath again. Has Sanders underneath. Oh, my. Aiden, my favorite fighter? I don't know, man. It's a tough one. I love Gaethje. I used to love the old school Brock Lesnar when he was in UFC and how he used to rock people. I remember CM Punk was in UFC and couldn't cut it. I remember a whole bunch of things that you ate and you don't want to remember. I'll put it that way. Here we go. Jenny, does it sound better now with the wire completely in? Because I think it might have been slightly out, and that might have been affecting it earlier. Let me know. Shotgun here. Stafford, 1:32 left. Stafford.
Jenny Garlic Soul says much better.
There we go. Kimbo.
Aiden says they're
Kimbo.
gonna score.
Barry.
Honda Casey says
touchdown.
Kimbo Slice.
Barry Sanders got the touchdown. Barry Sanders. They got a chance. Detroit has a chance. Howie Long ain't. They're going for 2 here. Oh, crap.
Tyler Sneed says John
Stafford.
Bones Jones and Prime Connor.
I love John Jones too, dude.
Calm Cap says at Aiden no.
Here we go. Stafford. Moore gets it. Herman Moore gets it. 14-8. 15 play, 79-yard drive. 4.5 minutes taken off the clock, though, for Detroit. That's the problem. It is 14-8 in the
Cain
fourth quarter.
Velasquez rocked Brock.
I know Kane rocked Brock, dude, but I love Brock. I think Brock's a monster. You need to realize something. I'm very wrestling partial. I love my WWE wrestling, and the EFED will be starting this week, guys. I've already created like 4 wrestlers, including Miss Jenny,
Calm Cap says that
including
Aiden
Cap,
ya wild card
including
contenders.
Shohei, and I got others I need to create. I got to create Jakey's. I need to create Bruce's back. You know, I got stuff to do, guys. I'm working. I'm always working. Even when I'm not streaming, I'm working. And I mean that from the
Aiden
bottom
says
of my
at
heart.
Calmacap, nah, Super Bowl, my dude.
14-8. Let's see if they go for the onside or Hansen, or are they going to kick it deep here? I'd kick it deep with all 3 timeouts. They're going for the onside. Uh-oh. And
Jenny Garlic
gotten
Soul
by the
says I want
Raiders.
to add to my name as
Branch.
Mama Bear.
Joe Nick says, haha, bear down, Chicago Bears, baby.
Joe Nick, bear down, huh? Chicago, baby, huh? It is 14-8. 1:27 left here.
Hunter Muse says that's game.
We don't know. They got all 3
Tyler
timeouts.
Sneed says at Joe Nick, that's right, brother.
They have all 3 timeouts. Remember that. Detroit has all 3 timeouts. Let's see if Bo runs this or Marcus runs this or what they want to do here. The Raiders are in the huddle. Blanda directing the offense here. Look, Art Shell, Cliff Branch. You could see the great names here Blanda. Shotgun. They're going with the sweep to Tim Brown. The jet sweep. Did he get the first? He got the first. Timeout. That probably ends the game right there. Maybe. You never know in this game. I've seen fumbles. I've seen weird shit happen. 14-8 right now. Vegas up on Detroit. 1:22 left. Detroit still has 2 timeouts here. Blanda. That Raiders offensive line with Otto is ridiculous. Look at number 0 block to center, guys. Look at number 0 block. That's all I'm going to say. Watch 0 block. 14-8 right now. Blanda. Looking at the huddle here. Tyler almost peed himself. Jesus Christ. I would not have gone for one. Hunter, I'll be honest with you. I feel like Raiders winning it. I'm going to be honest with you. Look at Bo Jackson. If the Raiders win next year, I'll retire. I'll put it that way. I will retire. I will retire as a streamer. The chances of the Raiders winning it as a chance of the Mets winning a World Series, it's like next to none. And I hate to say it, and I'm a fucking Mets fan. So that should tell you how I feel about it. Even though I'm going to pick
Hunter
the Mets to
Mayo
win the
says
NL
Phillies
East.
winning.
Hunter, I'm picking the Mets to win the NL East.
What's up, Gator?
Caleb, what's up, my bro? Looking at the rosters, I hate to say this to you, Hunter. The Phillies are aging. I feel like Atlanta's got a better roster than the Phillies right now. Yeah, I agree. Well, Knife Right, I hate to say it, I'm sarcastic. The Mets haven't won a World Series since '86. I was 8 years old. I'm now 49. So you need to realize that. You
Tyler
understand?
Sneed says Bo Vincent Jackson.
Bo Vincent Jackson. Yep. Hunter, I hate to say it, Real Muto's getting older. People are getting older. 14-8's going to be the final. Vegas looks like they're going to hang on and win game 1. But it was an interesting first game. And by the way, we're playing at a neutral site. This is the Bernabeu we're playing at, guys. 14-8, the Santiago Bernabeu, where football lives.
Thanks for the 8,500 likes, Tyler Sneed.
Knife Right, at least you have a World Series after me. Tyler, thank you for the 8,500, my bro. Thank you. As we see, Vegas wins it. And now we'll go through who's on this roster. Just give me a minute. I'm going to go through stats real quick. I just want to see how they did. I'm not... Just real quickly. Blanda. Look at this. 11 of 15, a touchdown, $133. Not bad. Stafford was 20 of 25, 174 yards, a touchdown. The INT hurt him. We look at the rushing for Barry. 8 for 45, 5 broken tackles, yards after carry 28, long on 19. They couldn't run when they were behind. That was the problem. Montgomery was the killer carry that got 1 yard, but not the touchdown. Stafford was 2 of 3. For the Raiders, Bo was 9 for 37 with the touchdown, 2 broken tackles, 12 yards after catch, long of 15. George Blanda ran 3 for 13, yard after a contact 4, long of 12. Allen was 2 for 6 with the long of 4. And Hubbard, Marv Hubbard, the fullback, 1 for 8 with yards after contact of 3. Receiving, Tim Brown, 3 for 48. Run after catch, 36. 1 drop, long of 31. Cliff Branch, 2 for 16 with the touch. 4 yards run after catch. Longest to 10. Dave Casper. Jesse, thank you for the follow. Let me give you an MVP horn, my brother. Welcome to the fam. Dave Casper, 2 for 34. Casper, the tight end's a beast. Run after catch of 13, long of 29. Marcus Allen, 2 for 20 on catching. Run after catch of 24, long of 11.
The Sniping King
Henry
says,
Ruggs
how do I
III,
do this?
1 for 4.
Thanks
Sniping
for the
King, this
3,000
is
likes, Tyler Sneed.
my own personal roster I created.
Die-hard Lions fan.
Fred Biletnikoff, 1 for 11, long of 11. I have not released these rosters because, unfortunately, people think they know who should start and who shouldn't start.
Tyler
and I got
Sneed says
annoyed.
that that's the pink and
So
custom
maybe
made
in the
rosters
future
by
I'll release
Gator.
them.
May be released in future.
I might release them in the future if people stop bitching about who's starting and who isn't starting, because no offense, these rosters take work. 6 for 62, run after catch of 20, long of 19. Charlie Sanders, 5 for 33, run after catch of 17, long of 11. Sanders, 3 for 24 with the touchdown. Barry Sanders got the touchdown catch on that screen. Run after catch of 41 for Barry, long of 12. Herman Moore, 3 for 25, run after catch of 8, 1 drop, long of 12. Amon St. Brown, 2 for 22, run after catch
Calmcap
of 10,
says that Jesse
long of
Heist
15.
and 5 awesome brother. Stick around, this is the best of 3.
Run after catch of 6, long of 8. This is best 2 out of 3, dude.
5 beers.
This is best 2 out of 3. Thank you for the 8,500, Hunter. Much love to you. Defensively, I'm just going to go through it quickly. Tatum, 6 tackles. Well, let me make sure I'm right. Jack Tatum, 6 tackles for the Raiders. Willie Brown, 4. Woodson, 3. Hayes and Diablo, 2. Sistrunk, Wilkins, Hendricks, and Eichenberg. You can see some of the old images. Ted Hendricks. Ted Hendricks is on this roster. And you got other guys like McLaughlin, Fred Williamson. Look, some of these guys are photos I couldn't find that I didn't like. Howie Long. If I found a photo that I could face can, I did.
Gcam to 620 says, what game is this?
This is Madden 26, dude. Sistrunk got tackled for a loss. No sacks. 1 INT by Charles Woodson. That was a big one. He returned it for a yard. And let's see. Deflections. Atkinson, Hendricks got 1. Brown got 1.
Yes, I stand 5 says
Diablo got 1. I'll be honest with you. I'm a Cowboys fan and people laugh at me, but it's the truth. I don't care. And I'm not a bandwagon fan. All right, so nothing else for the Raiders. For the Lions, Brian Branch with 4, Spielman with 4, Night Train Lane with 3. You can see the image of Night Train Lane, guys. Glover Quinn, Jack Campbell with 1, Mike Kofer with 1, Sherrod Martin with 1. Herman Moore got a tackle on special team. Ndamukong Suh with the tackle. Tackles for losses. Kofer and Sue, of course, and Spielman. Sacks were none. INTs were none. Deflections. You have Dick LeBeau with 2 and Kyle Vanden Bosch with 1. Forced fumbles. No. Nothing.
Thanks for the 3,000 likes, Hunter Casey.
You're kicking, so you guys understand the work that goes in. Sebastian Janikowski, the legend for the Raiders. This guy could kick nukes back in the day. And for the Lions, it's Jason Hanson. Well, a legend in his own right. Those are your kickers. I'm going to go through the roster real quick. I'm going to restart the game. I'm going to reload the roster, and I'm just going to go through the rosters.
Jesse,
did
says
you
that
follow
Jesse
me?
Heist and 5 appreciate you, my brother.
Jesse, did you follow me? I don't see it here. Jesse, thank you for the follow. Let me give you a horn, bro. I missed you. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, brother. I missed it, dude. I appreciate you, dude. I appreciate you. I just missed it when I was reading stats. That's on me, brother. How you doing today, Jesse? Okay, we're going to load these roster. This is my personal roster. I worked very hard on it. Let's see. And then my CPU skill sliders. So with that, and now go through the roster before we start the next game. These are all done. Every team is done. All legends. So quarterbacks. Look, Matthew Stafford
Jess High Stand
starts.
5 says I'm doing great.
That's great to hear, Jesse. That's great to hear, bro. Welcome to the stream. Much love to you, dude. I'm sorry I missed you. Bobby Lane is the second quarterback at 94 overall. Your halfbacks. Barry Sanders at 99. David Montgomery at 96. Billy Sims at 96. Then you have Jahmyr Gibbs at 84. You see, I didn't do it all that deep. Corey Schlesinger, 84. Your wide receivers, Calvin Johnson, Herman Moore, St. Brown, Golden Tate, and then it drops off. Your tight ends, Charlie Sanders is a beast. You have Sam Laporte at 86. And that's it. Your left tackle is Lomas Brown at 95 for the Lions. Your left guard is Rob Sims at 86. Your center is Kevin Glover at 93. Your right guard is Damian Woody at 91. And your right tackle is Penei Sewell at 98.
Hunter Casey says at Jesse High Stand 5, congratulations.
Congratulations, Jesse. Congratulations. You must be happy, bro. I will go through it, Johnny, after I get through the lines, I promise you. Robert Bourget, 94, left edge. And
Tyler Sneed says at Jesse High Stand 5, holy
really
shit,
cool.
yeah, congrats, man, that's awesome.
Being a father is the greatest thing in the world. I can say that. It's going to be a challenge for you, but it's the great thing in the world. Greatest thing. Kyle Vanden Bosch starts on the right end. You also have Hutchinson behind him at 88. Your D tackles, Ndamukong Suh, DJ Reader.
Thank you for the 10,000 likes, Tyler
Sam
Sneed.
is Walker. Your Mike is Chris Spielman. Your Will is Mike Kofer. And thank you, Landon Edits, for the follow. I'm even MVP horn. I'm not going to miss you, Landon. Night Train Lane is your starting corner with Dick LeBeau, Dre Bly, Carlton Davis III. I think Detroit is good on corners. Your free safety is Glover Quinn at 92. You also have Quandre Diggs behind him. You also have Brian Branch as your starting strong safety. Your kicker is Jason Hanson. And I didn't put a punter because you really didn't have a great punter, Detroit. Then for the Raiders, your quarterback is George Blanda. Ken Stabler right behind him. Rich Gannon right behind him.
Jess
Bo
High
Jackson.
Stand 5 says Lions are winning all these games. The Raiders suck.
Well, Jesse, the Lions just lost the first one, dude. Bo Jackson, 99. Marcus Allen, 97. Darren McFadden, 91. All you Raiders fans that think I don't love you, here you go. Marv Hubbard, 94, fullback. Your wideouts, Tim Brown at 99. Fred Biletnikoff at 98. Cliff Branch at 94. Henry Ruggs III at 83. Okay, tight ends. Dave Casper at 99. Then not much. Brock Bowers at 78. You really didn't have that many great tight ends. Art Shell, 97. Lincoln Kennedy behind him at 94 at left tackle. Left guard is Gene fucking Upshaw. Your center is Jim Otto. The man's a wrecking ball, 98. Steve Wisniewski at the right guard at 93. Then Andrew Coker at right tackle at 95. Your left edge is Howie Long. You have Max Crosby behind him at 96. Your right edge is Greg Townsend. Your D tackles are Chester McLaughlin at 91 and Christian Wilkins at 88. Your Sam is, I don't know who that is. Mike is Ted Hendricks. I don't think he had a good Sam linebacker. That's what it was. But the game will supplement with the Wills as well. So they have Aaron Wallace and you have Spillane. You didn't really have great linebackers in your history, Detroit. But your corners are fucking amazing. Willie Brown, 99. Charles Woodson, 99. Lester Hayes, 96. Fred Williamson, 86. And then it goes down, but still not bad. You got Jack Tatum as your free safety. You also have Atkinson as your strong safety at 89. Your kicker is Sebastian Janikowski at 93. Your punter is Ray Guy, the legend, at 99.
Hunter Casey says Darius Slay on Lions.
So you see what I'm saying? Mike Hayes? I don't think I got Hayes on this roster. Let me double check that. For the Lions, right? Darius Slay on the line. Listen, guys, I can't get everyone on these rosters. I know it's subjective. I try to do the best I can. You know, it's not going to be perfect. I do the best I can. This is why I don't want to release these rosters, because I miss somebody and people get upset. I understand it's not going to be perfect. It's all subjective. I was trying to get the biggest names out there. You know what I mean? And Mike Hayes, you got Lester Hayes. Lester Hayes is a corner here. I don't know, brother. Johnny, be great. I'm being real with you. I do the best I can with it. So, all right, we're going to go now and just load. I'm going to load the game in.
This the Shriz says, can I see the Jets roster?
Sure. Why not? I'll do that because you asked nicely. And I'll just leave it at that. And I won't look at any other rosters, guys, because honestly, QB is Namath. Then Tyrod.
Bang Bang Niner Gang says start Billy Sims.
Curtis Martin. Matt Forte behind that. You can see Curtis Martin's a starter. Your wide's out of Wayne Krebet. Mike Williams, Garrett Wilson. You really don't have much on wideout. Your tight end is Conklin. You don't really have much. Left tackle's Tyron Smith. Let's see. Johnny, thank you for the follow. E-Rabbit, thank you for the follow. Much love to you guys. Center is Kevin Mawai. Your right guard is Vera Tucker because you really didn't have much. Morgan Moses. I really didn't do much with the Jets. I'm going to be real. There wasn't much that I could really, I saw there. John Abraham, Klecko. You got
Brandon
some legends.
Hooker 750 says epic.
Quentin Williams, Chris Jenkins.
Daryl Austin says, can you show the Raven?
Rabbit22 says, was gonna ask if you could do the Bengals, please.
Mo Lewis as the linebacker. Darrell Revis, Gardner, Sauce Gardner, Cromartie, and Coleman. Your free safety is Tony Adams. Ugh. You have Victor Green. Kicker is Zerline. You really don't have much on the Jets. I'm being real with you. It hurts me to say it. I'll show the Ravens, and that's it, guys. One more.
Call Me Cap says he won't be showing any other teams right now. The next game is
Lamar,
set to begin.
Flacco. I'm just going to go quickly.
Tyler Sneed says, guys,
Lewis.
respectfully, we are all capable of making this kind of stuff. If you have game, do it your way or enjoy.
I try to do the best I can, guys. With Ogden, you can see we don't have a left guard that's good. Lindenbaum, Yanda, Parker at 99, look old school. Left edge,
Johnny Brick 19 says Mike Hangs
Right
is the
edge.
CB for the Raiders.
Nagata.
Istishris says some sick players on the
Suggs.
Jets.
Ray Lewis.
Jenny
Roquan
Garlic Soul
Swift,
says you do fab work,
Mosley.
bro.
Thank you. I appreciate it, girl. Adalius Thomas. Look at it takes time to put all these player scans into the game, bro. It takes time. That's what you guys don't get. Chris McAllister. Jimmy Smith. Look at this. Dwayne Starks. You know, like Ed Reed. Ed Reed's here.
Thank you for the
You see what I'm
6,000
saying?
like
I try to
Tyler
do the best
Snake.
Justin Tucker. Is cooking. And I feel like we do the best we can. They're not going to be perfect, guys. It's all subjective, and I'd be real with you. I appreciate you guys, though. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Let's begin the game now, guys. Let's begin the game. 1 over. Let's continue. Now, the ratings are going to be fucked up here, and I'll tell you why. Because some of these teams are over 100 rated. So when you see like 25 overall, the game doesn't understand. It's really like 125. And that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, and I'll be honest, it's all subjective. Like you see the Lions are 29. So it's odd as shit. When you edit these rosters, you get that odd setup. Okay, let me go back now to Santiago Bernabeu. Let's make it neutral site. Okay, weather isn't involved. Here we go. Let's play the game.
Brandon Hooker 752 says, hey, I find out a way to play with at least 16 all-time teams for Dynasty mode.
Well, that's great, dude. That's great, brother.
Jessa Stand 5 says go Lions.
Go Lions. Baresi says go Lions. Let's see if the Lions get it back here. Boston, thank you
Johnny
for the follow.
Break 19 says Tyler Sneed or certain Super Bowl teams with different franchises.
Yeah, Johnny, be great. And that's the thing. I also have I have a roster out there with History V1. You can go Gator History V1 that has certain teams. Like I did every team from a different year from the past 100. So that's the thing
Calm
you need
Cap
to look
says
at
press
too.
1 for Lions.
Max, thank
2
you for the
Raiders.
follow. Let me
Support
give you an
your team.
MVP horn, my brother. Sorry about this. Brandon, the thing is, like, Barry only got 48 on the first one. That's what kind of worries me. Here we go. Lions kicking it off. It's returned to the 20, to the 25, to about the 27. Tim Brown took it out. Here comes George Blanda with his beautiful face scan. And you can see I did the apparel for the helmets. I did everything time sensitive to what their era was. That's why you'll see Bo Jackson has a different face mask than Blanda. That's why you see the linemen have different face masks.
Guys, if you want the latest Epic Gators TV merchandise
Yeah,
and
Brandon,
apparel,
you forgot about
go
Bo.
to EGTVstore.com. That's Epic
Thank you.
as in E.
Thank you, Cap.
Gators
I love you,
as
Cap.
in G. TV store.
Blanda under center here. Blanda. Looking underneath. Doesn't get much. He got maybe a couple on that.
Bama says yo.
What's up, Bama Granite? What are you up to, baby boy? What you up to, my dude? How was your weekend, Bama Granite?
Jenny Garlic Sauce says, let's go Raiders.
Here we go, Blanda. Bo, oh my God, Bo got wrecked by Chris Spielman.
Brandon Hooker 750 says, man, that line defense is...
That one looked like it hurt. I gave a horn for the hit. They are underrated. You're right. Bama Granite, it was 26. Oh, man. I'm going to play some MLB The Show after my stream. I have a buddy named Spez who I got to catch up with on that. Here we go. Blanda. No. Fourth down. I got a lot of cards, but I'm still working on it.
Did the players get hurt?
They get hurt. Injuries are on. Injuries are on, Daryl. Nothing changes in the settings except, I'll be honest, you have them on all Madden. That's the only thing that changes. That's the only thing I change. And that's automatically set in the game, so I don't even touch it. Here we go. Guy to punt here. Ray Guy, the legend. Look at that booming punt. My God. Returned, but that's a game changer. The punt, the field position, and here comes Matthew Stafford. I will, Tyler. I will, my dude. He likes you, Tyler. He wants to play with you, bro. He said, get Tyler in some of these games. So we might have to do that, Tyler. What's up, Fracky? What you up to, bro?
Says they have Barry Sanders and Megatron, right?
Yeah, long live G's. They have Mayor Barry Sanders. They have Megatron. They have Herman Moore. They have Amon St. Brown. They have Night Train Lane. They have Chris Spielman. They have a bunch of weapons. And I'm going offense and defense because the Lions are full of, Barry.
Just high stand
Look at Barry.
Goff is better on the Lions than Ford.
Got 4. Yeah, Tyler, isn't it? Yeah, Stafford's the starter, Jesse. Bobby Lane's the backup, I think, at 2. Stafford has had a hell of a career, bro. Let's be honest, Jesse. Goff, but that's the thing. Goff didn't have a career, bro, like Stafford. Look at Barry. It's all subjective, Jesse. That's what I mean, bro. It's all subjective, brother. Frack you. What's up, my brother? What you up to, bro?
Says at Jesse Heist and 5, I disagree. Stanford's career in Detroit has been better than Goff's so far.
Brandon Hooker 750 says, oh yeah, Barry. Going for 150.
Barry again. Barry bounces. Barry gets 8. He's got 3 for 31 already. And that's why I'm saying it's all subjective. And I hate to say it to you, Jesse. Cap is a Detroit fan hardcore. He's like the Lions historian. She'll tell you more than I do. Here we go. Shotgun. Stafford. You see, I didn't determine who was a starter. I had the AI do it. I had no influence. AI chose it. I just went with the AI said. Because if I do it, it's subjective, and I don't want to be subjective on this channel. I want to be factual. Here we go. Stafford underneath. Great throw underneath. Has his man as he gets Sanders, the tight end. Hayes with the hit. 1st and 10. Cap, check your DMs so you understand me on this.
Johnny B. Great 19 says who won last game?
The Raiders won the last one. Fumble? Is that a fumble? Did I see that? Oh my God, no, no. Oh no, no. He's gone.
Tyler Sneed says, call me Cap, I agree with that.
What did I just see? Jack Tatum. Jack freaking Tatum!
Boom shakalaka!
Did Barry fumble? Yeah, he
did.
Barry fumbled!
Oh, yeah!
What a hit! What a hit! That's my message to you, Cap. And I think you understand that one.
Jess Highstan 5 says Colf took the Lions to the NFC Championship, Stafford didn't.
Daryl Alston says, when are you playing best 3?
This is best of 3, Daryl. Vegas won the first one. Bama granted. Thank you for the daily, my brother. Much love to you. And Jesse, we can argue about it, man, but I'm just enjoying the simulation, bro. Here we go. Kickoff. 7-0 Vegas. Return down to about the 22. Look, I'm just saying it the way it is. I did not determine who was a starter. It was based off the stats, and the AI chose chose Matthew Stafford. Not my choice. Here we go. Handoff. Barry got stuffed again. Oh, my. Woodson's down, though. Woodson's hurt. That could be big for the Raiders. Woodson's hurting. It looks like he got the wind knocked out of him. Oh, Leonard, I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. How about you? Frack you. What's up, my dude? You like that fumble? That was a big hit, wasn't it? That was a big hit. Leonard, how you doing, man? What's up with you, brother? I hope you're doing well. Here we go. Shotgun, Stafford. Quick throw. Gets his man, Herman Moore. That's not a fumble. He was down on that. The refs are going nuts and they count that as a fumble. Lester Hayes got another fumble.
Kyle Shanahan.
Nah. That didn't look like a fumble to me. That didn't look like a fumble. Let's take a look. Oh, it was a fumble. He grabbed. Oh, my God. The Raiders defense is destroying it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. I'm doing all right inside Arizona. How you doing, my dude? You're the legend, not me, bro. Not me. You guys are the legends. I mean that. The MVPs. Without me, I can't. Without you guys, I can't do it. And let's see. Kiss my grits. That is Cheech. Bo Jackson time. Let's see if it is Bo Jackson time. Bo knows. He goes on the outside. He got maybe 3 off the edge. Tim Brown and Night Train Lane are pushing each other around.
Cam to 1620 says, are you on Purple app?
J Cam, no, I don't. I only do the red app and the treble app you're on. Because I don't get any love on the Purple app. I stream for like one person. It just doesn't work for me, man. Here we go. Shotgun. Maybe when I get bigger, I'll do more horizontal stuff with like the red app and maybe move back to the Purple app. But I'll be honest with you. When you stream for one person, it kind of gets boring. You know what I mean? Vacu says, yeah, they're tearing them up. You're right. They're tearing them up, Vacu. Here we go. Shotgun. Blanda. He's up 7 already. Allen's next to him. Looks like Bo's getting a breather. Oh, what a throw! He gets Timmy Brown! Right around 3 linebackers, too. So, Cheech, when am I coming to Colorado, bro? Tell me. We'll do a stream in Colorado. No problem, J-Cam. I'm on live on Red. Same thing, brother. Same thing. I have every social media I have is the same, guys. It's all on Epic Gators TV. There we go. Marcus Allen got 8. Marcus got 8. It is 7-0 Detroit. Or, I mean, Vegas. I'm sorry. I want to say
Thanks
Detroit.
for the 3,000.
Bama Granite, thank you for the
Bama
3,000. I appreciate it. But the Raiders defense, what I'm trying to say is, and I'm waking my ass up as I say this, they are destroying Detroit with the hitting. They are destroying Detroit with the pure tenacity of the hitting. That's what I would say right now. I think Detroit needs to pick up their game, because if they don't pick it up quick, they're going to be in trouble again. Blanda. Shotgun. Watch Dave Casper here, the big tight end. He's out in the route. They're going back out. Bo bounces, but he loses yardage. But Bo is so hard to take down. Big hit, though. Big hit. 3rd and short here. Big part of the game here. If they can hold them to a field goal, that's a victory. That is a victory for Vegas. Blanda. Blanda. Overshoots it. LeBeau is in the area. Barry's happy. Barry's telling his guys, thanks for picking us up. We'll get you on the offense now. They're going to get 3 here, it looks like, Vegas, unless they shank the field goal.
Tyler Sneed says Blanda looked like Ray Charles right there.
Yeah, but let's see. Janikowski don't miss. I'll be real. Janikowski, money. 10-zip. We have another man down for the Raiders. Wisniewski's down. Wisniewski looks a little banged up. Night Train Lane is looking like he's going to throw it back to Stafford. Looks like Stafford's still in the game here. Yeah, Stafford's the starter. Johnny, what's up, dude? Fumble number 3. Dante Jenkins! Dante Jenkins was at
Daryl
the G-Jazz
Alston
as a
says,
20
why you do your tournaments? How
Thank
do
you
you
so
pick that
much,
team?
bro. Dante Jenkins. Let me give you a little sound here, and I'll get to that question here in a moment, guys. What I'm going to do. Let's do it. Let's do it, Dante. Ready? If it works. There we go.
Oh my God, todo lo malo échalo para allá. Oh my God, dame salud y prosperidad.
All right, Dante, thank you so much for that. Quick throw, incomplete. Why you do your tournament? How do you pick your team? Daryl, I'm not playing, dude. This is AI versus AI, including Madden, best coach in the NFL history. I'll take Lombardi, bro. I'll take Lombardi. I make them custom made, Khalid. They're all made custom made, guys. These rosters are custom made. Quick throw, underneath, incomplete. I'll be honest with you, Dante with the high five for 100 more.
Tyler Sneed says stuff.
Uh-oh, Dante, we got another one for you ready.
Let's
Get ready to rumble! Thank you, Dante. Appreciate you. And Gator Chris, Raiders won the first one, but here comes Herman Moore! Look at Herman Moore! Dante again, thank you so much. Much love to you on that. Yeah, I would say I would say Madden's the greatest coach. And if I had to go in order, I'd say Art Shell is number 2. Art Shell was a hell of a coach when he was in the Raiders. If you want to go Raiders history. Dante, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you again so much. I mean that. Thank you. Let's see what happens here. It is 10-0 Vegas. Let's see if Stafford can get his head out of his rear end and do something here. Barry's going to try to help him, but he got stuffed by that D-line. Oh, my God. And Dante, I'm flexing for you, bro. I'm flexing, even though I'm not as big as you, probably. I know Khalil. Trust me. I know the history. But besides that, what other coaches the Raiders have besides Madden? It's like Art Shell. That's all I can think of. Pete Carroll didn't do much. If you want to go, but look at that. Great throw underneath. That's going to be close to first down. 3rd and 2 here. Gain of 6 there. Gain of 6. What's going to happen here? It's 10-0 Vegas. I know, Dante. They're not utilizing him right.
Please respect Gator and others in the stream, and all will be good in the
Stafford underneath, but you know what? I have it in their things to overutilize Barry, and they still don't overutilize him. That's what sucks. But you got to remember, they also have a hell of a receiving core, Dante. You can't deny that. Detroit has a hell of a receiving core. When you have Calvin Johnson, you have Herman Moore. You have, Sanders, the tight end. You got some players, dude. You got some players there. Look at Barry getting a touch here. Barry, that's what they need to do. Get the ball in his hands. Give Barry Sanders some touches, guys. If I'm Detroit, I try to getting at least right now. You got 257 here. If I'm running 12 plays, I want Barry touching the ball 8 times. 8 out of 12. I know, Dante. Trust me. Barry, up the middle. Oh, look at Barry! First down for Barry Sanders. Barry gets the roar from the freaking Tron up there. First down here. You gotta watch Vegas with their hitting here. The balls need to be thrown on target, Stafford. Looks like they're changing the play. They're changing the play. Hot route. Underneath, Stafford has his man, gets his time. Another fumble? Nah, that can't be another fumble. It looked like it for a second. I'm freaking out now. I'm getting fumble. I'm looking for a fumble in every hit. 2-minute warning here, Stafford.
Thank you for the 6,000 likes, Bama Granite
Stafford, thank you for the 6,000. Oh my God, a pick! Brown!
Tyler Sneed says Lions ain't too much popcorn.
Oh no, Willie Brown! Willie Brown with the pick! Dude, he undercut the route. Oh my God, dude. What a pick. Blanda, I gotta get up. My legs are killing me. Give me a second here. I have to move, guys, because I am disabled, and if I don't move, I get in trouble.
Boom shakalaka!
What the hell is this? That's what happens when you don't use Barry. You're right, Dante. You are right on that. 1:56 here in the second here. Blanda, shotgun. Complete to Casper. My God, what a throw to Dave Casper. Vegas is very balanced. Honestly, I'd love to do Vegas versus Green Bay. See how that would stack up. That might be another stream.
Micah Parsons Enjoyer says, all-time Raiders.
All-time Raiders, that's correct. Blanda, complete to Tim Brown. Timmy Brown, I created these, Micah. What a throw by Blanda there. He's moving the ball. 1:05 left. Blanda across the field hits Dave Casper again. Micah, this one took me weeks because I had to inject the face scans into the file, and that's not fun to do. You don't get it. There are things I had to do on face scans. You'll see it. The older people, some of them have face scans that aren't in the game. I had to kind of maneuver stuff around in the game file so it looks a little funky, but it works. So you'll see some of these players' face scans and be like, how did you get Bo Jackson's face scan? How did you get George Blanda face scan? I had to go online, find them, make them PNGs, make them transparent, and then inject them into the game, pretty much. Or inject them into the roster file. Here we go. Handoff. Bo Jackson. Look at Bo go. Touchdown, Bo Jackson. Oh, my God. You see that? Like that. That face scan. Bo Jackson. Touchdown. Micah, thank God I have an AI bot that helps me put in the stats, like the complete ratings fairly. That cuts down time, but it still took me a couple of weeks. I'll be real with you. Blanda is happy as they're up 16. It's going to be 17.
Daryl Alston says, can you use custom team in franchise mode?
Yeah, you can inject this roster in franchise mode and do that. I've done it. To test it, I've done it. And it's kind of fun. 4 plays, 87 yards, a minute 15 left. Or a minute 15 on that drive. You have 41 seconds left for Detroit here. And Stafford don't look happy right now. He's down 17. He shouldn't be happy. And Dante, I'm going to be real with you.
Like, Sneed says at Daryl Alston, oh yeah, bro.
Here we go, the kickoff. Yeah, Tyler's done it. I've shared these with my mods. And here we go, returnable to about the, looks like the 20. 26, sorry. Hi, she is. How you doing? Or is that she? Let me see. She, I can't see the whole name. She's sleeping. She's sleeping. What's up, she's sleeping? How you doing, brother? Here we go. Stafford to Barry. That's what they need to do. Give Barry touches. Timeout. Yeah, I'm going too. I got a kid that's sick in the house with COVID, so I'm not having fun right now. 2nd and 5 here. 17-0 Vegas. I'm glad you're doing good, brother. I'm glad you're doing great, dude. Daryl, I have not uploaded these rosters anywhere. This is my own personal copy. I'm not going to upload them because I hate to say it. Like, I'm not ready to do it yet. A, and B, I'm just tired of people bitching about who's starting and who isn't. So, you know, it's subjective, and I'll be real with you. I appreciate you wanting them. I probably would do it in a couple weeks when I'm ready, but I want to get some content out with these if you catch my drift. You can create your own Daryl, though. But it's a process, bro. A big process. A long process. Here we go. Shotgun. Stafford.
J-Man 222 says Gator taking care of himself.
Underneath. Gets it. I have to, J-Man. If I don't love myself, you know what I mean? It's not, I can't love myself. You have Gator History V1,
Tyler
but those
Sneed
are pretty
says
sick
a
too,
J-Man to Tijman.
But these are not available. I'm sorry. I understand that. I thought the same thing, but they're struggling. They lost the first one. They're losing the second one, and I'll be honest, it's Vegas beating them on defense. Vegas's defense is just otherworldly right now. Stafford's going to get sacked. McLaughlin, look at that. Howie
Daryl
Long.
Austin says, yeah, I usually use the other People Custom Team.
Yeah, man. Jackson edits. But yeah, but this is their historical team. It has nothing to do with it. It's the best of all time players within like the last 30 to 40 years. I'll be real with you. Maybe even a little longer, but you know what I mean. Can you give me a voice speech? What do you mean by a voice speech? She's sleeping. What do you want?
Micah
What's up,
Parsons
dude?
Enjoyer says at JAXSON at ITZO16.
Brandon Wright says, fuck Detroit, they suck. Oh, boy, Brandon. What do you want from a voice speech? I don't get what you want by that, bro. Brown with the pick there. What a pick.
She Sleeping says, who just said that.
It's our TTS, bro. It's TTS does it. Stafford's 10-13 for 92 yards and a pick, but Blanda's on the money on everything. Let's see if Detroit can change it in the second half, guys. Bama Granite, 8500. I appreciate you, dudes. I appreciate you here. Vegas up 17 here.
6 Bears, 7 Bears, 8 Bears, 9 Bears.
Lars, that's your opinion, but it's subjective. I used the bot to determine the starters, brother.
Long the Veggies says 17-0. Holy moly.
7-0 right now. Vegas up. But, you know, Detroit's getting the ball. They can mix it up. We'll see what they do here. Down to the 20. To the 23.
Tyler Sneed says at Lars you should make rosters and start them.
Thank you, Tyler. But that's not the
Thanks
point,
for the
dude. It's
3,000
just, it's
likes,
subjective.
Tyler
I
Sneed.
do not use my opinion to start people. I asked the bot who earns it based on their stats, and this is what it gave me. So I'm not taking it personal. I'll be real with you. It doesn't bother me because it's not my decisions. And this channel, we try to play it down the middle. Some people might disagree with who's starting and who's on the bench, and that's fine. But I try to do it the best way I can. Here we go. 2nd and 1 here. Great throw underneath. But these rosters do take a lot of work, and they do take time. Lars.
Thanks for the
Appreciate
3,000
you on
likes,
that.
Bama Granite.
Sanders, first down. I'm just going on what the red side said. Brandon Wright said that. First and 10 here. 17-0
Please
Vegas.
respect Gator and others in the stream, and all will be good in the hood.
Thank you, Miss Jenny. I appreciate that. Barry around the end. He got a couple, but he got caught from behind. Raiders fan, thank you for the follow. Let me give you an MVP horn. Welcome to the fam, my brother. Much love to you. Raiders fan 2000. Thank you, brother. Much, much love to you. Roscoot, I'm not even playing. It's AI versus AI. I'm looking at it from the broadcast angle. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate you. Oh, my God. McLaughlin blew that up. McLaughlin blew that one up.
Chesley Payne
3rd and
says
7
if the
here.
Lions are going to the Super Bowl next year, trust me.
Is Calvin in this game? Yes, Calvin's in this game, bro.
Calvin in the game.
Calvin's in here. And they're going back to Barry on a screen. Can Barry make... Oh, my God!
Garlic Soul says I see the
Hendricks
work
said
you do,
no!
Micah Parsons Enjoyer says it no.
Oh, thank you, Jenny. I appreciate you. Oh, my God. Look at Barry. He got destroyed by Ted Hendricks. That looks like it hurt. 17-0 Vegas. Oh, my God. They're going to punt it again. Is this a good punt? It's a hanging punt. It's a high punt. And he's not going to get far. He got to about the 27. 29, excuse me. They gave him 2 extra yards there.
Tyler
Okay.
Sneed says this could get brutal fast.
It could get brutal right now, or we can see a turn here. We see a pick by Detroit, a fumble recovery, something that can change. The momentum needs to change for Detroit, like right now, or it's going to get ugly. I think they just need something to go their way. They haven't had it the last 2 games. Here we go. Look at that. Blanda, incomplete to Casper. You see, I almost said Stabler because I thought it was on my other roster. Jesus Christ.
EPICGatorsTV says we're on the road, Gator. It'll be in stream tomorrow. Just wanted to come in here
Jakey.
and let you know, bro.
I love you, Jakey. How are you, my dude? Shotgun here. Blanda. Oh, my God. Bo Jackson. Bo knows the outside. First down. Yeah, Freudian slip there, Lars. Freudian slip. Because I have another roster with like, what was it, 76 Raiders or 77 Raiders where like Stabler's the starter. Blanda. He's going to run. He's going to get wrecked.
EPICGatorsTV says that EPICGatorsTV. How
Was that
did you
Sue?
get that voice?
That was Sue. Ndamukong Suh. Because Jakey's special. Yeah, you follow, you get the TTS. You follow, you get TTS. That's how it works. Stabler. That's incomplete. No, why am I? My God, I'm saying Stabler again. Blanda. Jesus Christ. And it looks like it's going to be third down. I'm 40 and slipping.
Jimmy Garlic Self says at Epic Jakey, you're allowed time off.
Joseph Whip, thank you for the follow. Let me give you an MVP horn. Welcome to the fam. LaMonica is not on this roster, Lars. I did not put him in, unfortunately. Like, it was, I don't know. The AI didn't include him. Here we go. Blanda. Incomplete. Fourth down. I don't think LaMonica's on this roster, if I remember correctly. I went over the roster earlier, Lars. You just missed it, man. But I guarantee you, I don't think he was in there. I don't remember seeing him. I'm being honest, Lars. But Jakey, you're allowed to have time off. We love you, bro, and enjoy. I hope you enjoyed your.
Says it, Lars.
Oh my God, Janikowski, long one.
EPICGatorsTV says at Johnny Garlic Soul.
Did he hook it?
Micah Parsons Enjoyer says, who is the Raiders punter?
Ray Guy. And he hooked it right. That's no good for Janikowski.
Thank you for the 10,000 likes, Bama Tepok.
Bama Granite, thank you for the 10,000. I appreciate you. Bama Granite, much love to you. Much love to Bama Granite. Bama Granite, you know what? You got a sound, bro.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Bama Granite, I appreciate you, dude. I appreciate you, brother. Here we go. Lars, thank you for the follow. Let me give you an MVP horn. Welcome to the fam, my brother. 29 HB gain. Thank you for the follow as well. Let me give you an MVP horn, my dude.
SHESLEPINGFN says at Epic Jakey. I followed him.
Now I heard you. Now I heard you, she sleep. I heard it that time. Good opinion. I agree. I know people going to say Goff, but I went by what the AI said, not my opinion. I'll be honest. I thought Goff would start too, if you want me to be honest. But when the computer said Matthew Stafford, I couldn't argue it. Because I don't argue my bot. My bot is objective, and that's all I care about. I try to be objective on this channel. Here we go. Matt Stafford, shotgun. Over the middle. Incomplete! Oh, my God. They can't get anything started. Detroit can't get anything started. This is starting to get painful. It's like the Raiders' defense is just stupidly good. Here comes the punt from the Lions. It's a high punt. He's going to try to return, but he's not going to get anywhere.
Tyler Sneed says at Colasnother_ definitely feel you just the way this is sit-up-its. Where player originated.
Exactly, Tyler. Thank you. Thank you. Stabler, or not Stabler. Why do you keep saying Stabler? Blanda. Blanda's directing them here. He's up 17. I keep saying Stabler. I don't freaking know why. Guys, I did have a heart attack and a stroke a couple years ago. My brain's all
We've
screwed
had
up.
studs at every position.
You're right. Griff, I just picked a game, man. I didn't set him up to fail. You see, everyone thinks I set up the Lions to fail. I don't think I set them up to fail.
Tyler Sneeden, not Trina, complain love to see staff in a Lions uniform. This is coming from a Lion.
Thank you, Cole. I appreciate that.
Says it. Never mind.
What? You know what? I think Stafford makes Hall of Fame, and I'll be honest with you. I think he puts on a Detroit uniform. I really believe that.
EPICGators says, tap the screen, boys.
Jakey, how you doing, bro? You feeling tired? Did you have a long night the other night? I hope you did. Marvin, my choice to use it. I have my own AI. I built it from the ground up. It's on my local server. So listen, I'm saying this. I don't use anything inside the world to keep it cool or anything. It's on my own private server on my computer. I wrote it from code. That's good, Jakey. That's good. I'm glad you had a great convo with Tyler. I had a great time with Tyler the other day when I was just playing MLB The Show with Spez. And Tyler got to see my world a little bit. Brown with the pick and a big pick. I'm going to tell you right now, Detroit needs to get their head out of their asses before this gets way out of control. Fourth quarter.
Tyler Sneed says at Epic Jakey, my brother.
Mills Lane 1970 says show at 2x. I
Oh
can
my
barely
God,
see the
Blanda.
screen.
Oh, because I made it. I put the whole screen in, Mills. I really can't. Let me see what I can do for you, man. I can't adjust it, man. It's just set up the way it is, man. I could probably take out the who wins and make it bigger. Let me do that. Let me take out the who wins and make it bigger, but that's going to really... Hold on. I'm working on it. Is that better, Mills? Let me know on that, brother. Let me know if you can see a little better there. I made it nicer for you there. Let me do the same thing on the other side for these guys then. Just going to do this. Make it easier for everyone to see. Handoff.
Kolesnova says miss Megatron and staff.
Oh, yeah. Is that better, Mills? Let me know. Fourth down here. They held. I don't believe they held again. Detroit's holding. The offense got to get their head off their ass. Punt. It goes in the end zone barely.
Micah Parsons
Criff,
and
I
Joyer
think-
says he turned 32 yesterday. Does he have a vintage moment in him?
Griff, I'll put it this way. I like Stafford better as a Lion. I think Stafford had less to work with, and I thought he played better as a Lion. I think he would be, if he had pieces to work with as a Lion, and I'll be real, like real line help, he would have been a
Tyler
lot better
Sneed
as a
says
Lion.
Megatron had to retire cause of all those hospital balls he was getting thrown.
Mm-hmm. Incomplete.
Epic Jakey says at Tyler Sneed, I agree there's a great community.
Thank you. I
Lars
appreciate
says
you
at
guys.
Kolesnada_, yes.
And Cole, you should see what they've been doing. They've been hitting the hell out of the Lions, bro. I've seen a fumble. I've seen picks. I've seen them just hitting on another level. Stafford gets his man. There's Megatron. That's a first down.
SHSLEP_NGFN says at Tyler Sneed not true. He had a horrible OL. We could have had a playoff game. If the reps.
If you had an offensive line and you had more pieces, I thought you had some Hall of Fame pieces, but you didn't have enough pieces on the line that make it easier on Stafford. If Stafford had another second in the pocket, that would have been different. It would have been a different. And there's Herman Moore with the catch. 10 more. It looks like Stafford's finally moving the ball here. I think the Raiders are backing off and playing zone since they know they have a lead, a big lead here. They're not going to do anything stupid. The Raiders are just going to play it.
Lars 85 Bears.
Here we go. Stafford looking. Great throw again. Gets his tight end, Sanders. That's a big throw and catch. First down. 3 minutes left here. I just don't feel like the Raiders are pressuring as much at this moment. They're just sitting back. Stafford. They're playing press, looks like this time. Stafford. Quick throw. They got Sanders again.
Meditating Dog says, how have you been doing? It's been a while.
Meditating. I'm doing good. How about you, bro? What you up to, bro? Long time seen you, man. I hope you've been doing well. How have you been doing, man? What's new with you? Shotgun Stafford. He's got 4 receivers up top, 1 on the bottom here. Going up top.
EPICGatorsTV says,
he's got
the
more.
Not here _
Second
I saw
and
man.
1. New job. How is the new job doing for you? If you ain't know, I'm him. Thank you for the daily, brother. Thank you so much. Destiny, I love you, girl. How are you, dear? Let's see what happens here. Shotgun, Stafford. Nope, 2-minute warning. They didn't get it off.
It's shaky. They had more than 2 seasons together, FS. And that line atrocious.
That line was atrocious. You're right on that, bro. And Golden Tate's on this roster. Sad thing. He's like the 3rd receiver. Or 4th receiver. They got a first down again.
SLWZX6R says, I am doing good. Just trading off driving. Hi, White.
That's good. That's good. Make him drive. Make him work. Make Jakey work. Here we go. Shotgun Stafford.
Sleeping says, I'm gonna call him Mendoza because I can't say his first name going to the Raiders.
Touchdown,
Has cooked.
Sanders! I heard that was a lie meditating. Charlie Sanders with the touchdown. I don't know if I haven't heard anything official, though. Charlie Sanders, touchdown. What a throw by Stafford.
Calm Caps is disappointed in the Lions' performance.
All
Carlos
stars in the
Nother
world.
says that Raiders just signed Tyler Linderbaum.
They signed Linderbaum? That's a big signing. You haven't seen anything on the NFL report, Tyler. Same. They got an 8-play, 81-yard drive, 252. Cap, I'm disappointed with this
Daryl
performance
Alston
as well.
says, how many yards you Sanders have?
I'll find out for you, bro. I'll find out because you asked nicely. Barry has... Because you asked nicely. If you ask nicely, I'm willing to look at stuff, guys.
Lars
Barry's
says we're
got
going
11
6
for
to 11
57.
next year. Let's go.
He's got a fumble, 3 broken tackles, yards after contact, 26, long of 18.
Epic Jakey says at Colasnothere _ mine still gone pretty strong.
Lars says they're going 6-11 next year. I think Dallas doesn't do shit, and I'm a Dallas fan. I'll call it the way it is.
Meditating Dork says, yay, they almost had Crosby too.
Meditating, I don't know why the Ravens... I feel like the Ravens liked... I feel like they found a better player that was cheaper and used the physical to get out of it. I really believe that. Daryl, you're a Philadelphia Eagles fan? So let me ask you a question, Daryl. Who do you think is the best quarterback in Eagles history?
Tyler Sneed says Michigan taking it all.
User, what are you talking about? Well, onside kick? No, and they didn't get it. Oh, boy. Cap, you need a miracle here, bro. We need a miracle.
If you ain't the women says him mad, Mike Tomlin left us.
Mike Tomlin had to leave, bro. He had to leave. I hate to say it. Like, Rodgers was going. Everyone was going. I'll be honest. The writing was on the wall. I don't think ownership wanted him to stay. I'll be real with you.
Colasnother says at YSA, unfortunately not.
I'll be real with you, meditating. As long as Dak Prescott's the quarterback, he'll fuck it up in the playoffs. I'm calling it the way it is. Blanda, shotgun here.
Daryl
right next to him.
says that's a hard question.
Bo gets maybe 4 or 5. Timeout, Detroit.
Sleeping says Michigan is really carrying in Detroit right now for our city because
I'm
we're
gonna tell
about
you
to
right
win
now,
the championship.
You want to know who's going to win the whole damn thing? And you guys may not believe this, but I'm going to call it. It's going to be a dark horse in the final. It's going to be a dark horse in the final
UFC
four.
Centel says Houston is beating Duke in Final Four for sure.
The final four will have a beautiful, beautiful St. John's Redmond in there. And that St. John's is going to come out of that region. And I'm going to tell you guys, if they get to the final, it's over. St. John's is not going to lose with Patino on the bench. I'm going to call it right now. Watch the Red Storm, guys. Watch the Red Storm. St. John's is dangerous. That's the dark horse. That's the team you should be watching because that team can bust a lot of brackets. Here we go. Hand off to Bo. He doesn't get it. I don't think he got it. 4th down. Detroit is still breathing. They're on life support, but they're still breathing. I think we're going to see a punt here. Let's see if they go for it.
Him says every win by double digits.
Let's see what happens here. They may go for this.
Meditating Dog
Field
says I
goal.
like the safety we got from Arizona and the corner from Rams. Has actually really good.
They're really good. Janikowski. Is it good? That is good. That might end the game there. Well, not really. They still need 2 scores. That really changes a little bit, but not really. Now they go touchdown and a field goal. Now they got to get 2 touchdowns pretty much. It's
Coles
Jakey. You got it right.
That Tyler Snead Michigan football is going to be scary to face. Bryce finna pop off.
Thank you.
That
Thank you.
Nag says,
Thank you,
great
brother.
stream, as always, fam.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, my dude. Let me give you a horn for that one. Much, much love, dude. Thank you.
Mark says that _Stabler was very good, not Stafford level, but didn't need to be Blanda was very good.
Tyler Sneed says at Colasnather_ I agree, in pump to see it. Need another natty win.
Daryl, I'm going to do baseball.
Daryl Alston says you do baseball.
Baseball is my main game, Daryl. I play a lot of Diamond Dynasty. I just don't normally do it on stream because no one wants to really watch. But I might do another stream
Sleeping
of
says,
Diamond
how
Dynasty
did Florida lose?
in the last seconds. They brought it back. They had the lead. Then they pushed it up, Iowa. They pushed it up. They found the open man in the corner, Alvarado, who shot that 3 and nailed it with like .4. Then Florida brought it up and couldn't get a shot off at the end. That's what happened, brother. That's how Florida lost.
Micah Parsons Enjoyer says that they didn't
Stafford.
score as many points.
Branch, Brown, LOL, yeah. Cole, I think Barry is top 2. I'll be real with you. I think top 2 to 3. It's just Barry can't do it by himself. Like what's happening is Vegas, the Raiders are just destroying when they get the ball. It's like they're pouncing on the ball. They're causing fumbles. They're causing INTs. They just fly to the ball. Stafford underneath. That's going to be it's going to get Sanders for first, but they're out of timeouts. They need to run a play here. 10 seconds
Hunter
are coming
Casey
off.
says Barry would have been best RB all time if he didn't retire early.
I agree.
says I agree Barry is 2 or 3 for me.
If he was another 4 to 5 years, he's won, hands down. Even 2 more years, he's won in my eyes, hands down. Here we go, Stafford. He's got to throw it up. He puts a pass up. He gets St. Brown. He goes out of bounds. Wow, now they're playing a little bit. Now they finally bring it. Yeah, Tyler, it's beautiful, isn't it? I love when people talk sports and we have fun talking sports.
Tyler
Stafford here.
Sneed says at Hunter, Casey Walter, Barry Emmett, no order top 3.
I don't know about Emmett. Emmett's like in my top 5. I can think of some others. I'll be real with you. I know, Coles. It's sad, isn't it? 20-7, Las Vegas here. 20-7. Let's see what happens here. Shotgun, Stafford. Can they
Laura
get
says
at least
that
a
why is
touchdown
Tatum
here?
Brown
Fred, and Branch all played but 1 season with the Raiders combined.
Stafford up top. Incomplete. That's going to end the game. Vegas wins this 20-7, and they take 2 out of 3. Unfortunately, Detroit goes home unhappy. And George Blanda's given a high five, a couple high fives. I'll be honest. It was just one of those games where Vegas got out early.
Meditating Dog says, I like Tomlinson.
Wizo Kid is 7'9". I know, dude. I would have fed that 7'9" kid until he goes blue in the face, but that's me. Sanders got a late touchdown, but it wasn't enough. Unfortunate. If we look at stats real briefly, Stafford was 24-31 for 222. A touchdown. The INT killed him again. Blanda was 7-12 for 77 yards. Didn't damage his team. Rushing. Barry was 11 for 57. 1 fumble. That killed him as well. 3 broken tackles, 26 yards after contact, long of 18. For the Raiders, Bo was 10 for 75 with the touch. 1 broken tackle, 4 yards after contact, 2 20-plus yard runs, including a long of 37. Blanda was 4 for 9. Allen had 1 carry for 8 yards with a yard after contact of 3, and his long was 8. Let's see. Receiving. Lions. Charlie Sanders, 9 for 88 and a touchdown. The tight end, long of 21. Sanders is 5 for 15.
says IMO the best receiver to ever do it was Larry Fitz.
Yeah, Larry Fitz was amazing, Cole. I'll give it to you on that. St. Brown, 4 for 40. Long of 19. He did have a drop, though. Herman Moore, 4 for 57. Run after catch of 27. Long of 20.
EPICGatorsTV says Reggie Bush was cold Asvin College.
Hunter Casey says at @Colasnother_, I agree.
Laporta, 1 for 3. And Johnson, 1 for 19. For the Raiders, Tim Brown was 3 for 43. 4 run after catch. Long of 17. Casper was 2 for 33. They barely threw the ball. Hubbard was 1 for nothing. Bryant was 1 for 1. Bolitnikoff didn't get a catch but had a drop. Fred Bolitnikoff dropped the pass. Wow. Defensively, I'm going to go with the Lions first. Dre Bly had 3. Spielman
Game
had 3
7
tackles.
LA says what fits over Rice, y'all crazy.
Jerry, I'll be honest, it's tight. I like Fitz, but I would take Rice. If I had to pick, I'd take Rice. Quinn, Campbell,
Meditating Dog says
Labotu,
give me Des over CD. That's why I love picking so much his game.
Walker,
Reminds me of Des.
Vanderbosch, Porsche, and Sue
Lars
had 1.
says in saying that Fred has a drop, I guess. No, stick him.
I guess. Porsche had a tackle for a loss. Sue with the tackle for a loss. Walker, Vandenbosch, Spielman, and Campbell had tackles for a loss. No sacks, no INTs. Pass deflections, Night Train Lane with 2.
says Moss is best
Spielman
low.
with 1. No forced fumbles, no recoveries, none of that. For the Raiders. Willie Brown with 4 tackles. Diablo, Hayes, and Hendricks with 3. Atkinson with 2. McLaughlin, Long, Townsend, Crosby, Wilkins, and Wallace with 1. Your tackles for loss. McLaughlin with 2. Sistrunk with 1. Long with 1. Wilkins with 1. Hendricks with 1. Sacks. You had half a sack from Sistrunk and McLaughlin. INTs was Willie Brown, the legend.
Colasnother says it's EPICGatorsTV. I mean, I'd rather have a 64 jumble machine than a perfect route runner TNH.
EPICGatorsTV says at Meditating Dog, I agree. I'm also a boys fan.
Woodson had 2
Defense
deflections.
says I wish
Diablo
Larry on the Cardinals won and won a
Hayes
Super Bowl
won.
if the Cardinals did not choke.
Forced fumbles. This was the difference
Hunter
in the game.
Casey says at game 7_LA if Fitz had a good QB and played longer his way closer to Rice in yards. BFR.
That's true too. Forced fumble, Diablo, Atkinson, and Brown with 1. Recovery was Tatum and Hayes. And he returned his for 87 yards. Hayes was 3 yards. There were no blocks, no safeties. There was a touchdown
Game
by
7,
Tatum.
LA says at Hunter Casey that's true.
Hansen did his extra point. He didn't kick any field goals. Janikowski was 2 of 3 with a long of 55. He also was 2 of 2 of extra points.
Meditating Dog says Nayedez was being doubled like Calvin was.
Listen, guys, if you like the content, do me a favor. Mention that to me in the comments when this video comes out, or if you want, when I put my short form video out, let me know, so I can continue to serve you guys with content you guys like. I appreciate each and every one of you. I am the Gator. I am out. Peace.